Hello, my name is Caitlin, and today I will be presenting on assistance animals. So whenever you hear the term service animal, most people immediately think of dogs. And it's true that dogs are probably the most often used species. However, many others are also used to assist humans, such as cats, horses, birds, pigs, and rabbits. Even llamas, alpacas, and even penguins have also been used as assistive animals. But in what ways do these animals assist humans? As Christine Lund states in her chapter, A Puppy's Touch, in the book Touch in the Helping Professions, animal-assisted activities and animal-assisted therapies have included the use of a variety of animals and have occurred in a number of different clinical contexts such as schools, hospitals, elder care facilities, counseling settings, and group homes. Assistance animals are usually called by one of the following: therapy animals, emotional support animals, and service animals. So what's the difference? Well, therapy and emotional support animals primarily assist people with mental and emotional disorders such as anxiety, depression, autism, and/or PTSD. Olga Solomon wrote in a journal article called What a Dog Can Do: Children with Autism and Therapy Dogs in Social Interaction. She details 2 cases in which dogs greatly aid autistic children in learning social skills. Solomon writes, "The contribution of dogs in social interaction involving children with autism is in providing the children with opportunity to practice non-linguistic but highly social interactions and to coordinate these actions with others, human and canine." I've also included a good example of an autistic child named Jackson who is very much aided by his service animal, Belle.
In Valley Center, California, lives Belle, a 2-year-old black lab. She's an extremely gentle-natured dog with an undying loyalty to 9-year-old Jackson.
Jackson is super fun-loving. He's got a ton of energy. He's just a sweet, sweet boy.
At the age of 2, Jackson was diagnosed with autism, and Belle has been trained to be his support dog.
Aw, our Belle. She's the best. She's just a really calm, sweet girl. She loves to be loved. She loves to snuggle. She's just been such a joy.
Belle has been a massive help to Jackson. Without her, the world can be an overwhelming place for him.
Because of Jackson's autism, he struggles a lot with more energy than anything else. So if there's background noises, he hears the refrigerator humming and the air conditioning kicked on and all the things that you and I could tune out, he can't process those. So it's truly a processing disorder. It gets all jumbled in his head and he gets very overwhelmed. And some of the things he does to accommodate that is he just talks and talks and talks incessantly. So he's trying to just tune us out. Typically we'll hear him get louder and louder, and it's just to drown out the stimulus.
If Jackson is overwhelmed, he often isolates himself.
It concerns me that he isolates himself because I would like him as his mom to be around family activities and birthday parties and lots of things that other kids find fun. He cannot tolerate.
When Jackson does isolate himself, Belle is always there to keep him company. Just one of the many things she's trained to do to support him.
Okay. So the other type of service animal is assistance animal is a service dog or animal. They are perhaps the most common as they assist people with physical disabilities like hearing, seeing, and mobility impairments. However, they can also be trained to detect warning signs for less obvious health issues such as epilepsy and heart conditions. Take, for example, Stanley and Julia.
This is Stanley, a 2-year-old standard poodle lab mix who's pushing the boundaries of what service dogs can do.
Good boy.
His handler, Julia, suffers from multiple psychological and physical challenges, and amazingly, Stanley's been trained to help her overcome every single one of them.
I feel that Stanley is the peanut butter to my jelly. I think he's awesome. He's goofy, he's fun. You can go into a room and know that no one's looking at you. They're all like eyes on Stanley. Yeah, thanks. Eyes on Stanley.
When this playful dog has his service vest on, he's all business, and that's because there's a lot that's required of him.
Stanley is a multi-purpose service dog, so he's cross-trained in a couple different areas. So he does psychiatric dog tasks. He does medical alerts.
One of the main medical alerts that Stanley performs is for a rare heart condition that Julia struggles with.
I was diagnosed with neurocardiogenic syncope, which just means that the nerve that's in control of keeping your heart pace, mine kind of glitches, which then in turn makes me faint.
Amazingly, Stanley is able to use his sense of smell to detect Julia's heart rate and knows just what to do if he senses a rise in her blood pressure.
For my neurocardiogenic syncope, Stanley will alert me by pawing my leg, and if I'm sitting, he'll paw and climb onto me and push down, not letting me get up, because if I was to get up, I would faint and fall over and hurt myself.
Okay. So I have also included a couple of personal peer testimony. To the left, you see my cousin Kristen and her emotional support pig, Tess, as well as a statement on Tess's impact on her life. She states, "Tess helped me cope with life changes when my parents divorced. She gave me a reason to be needed. We have an unbreakable bond as I rely on her and she depends on me." And on the right, you can find my best friend Anya and her certified service dog Danny, who keeps her centered both in private life and when she must go out in public. She states, "Danny helps me at home to feel like there is someone around that cares. In public, she stays alert to other people. She reminds me that life isn't so bad." I feel that Hugh Grady said it best in his magazine article, Pets and Mental Health, when he states, "The positive returns one gets from loving a pet are unique. There are social and emotional benefits to loving and caring for another creature and having that affection returned." And I couldn't agree more. Thank you for watching.